welcome. I want to say thank you for taking the time to review this deck. This is Straight Talk, Love and Relationship. It's by Oracles by Seba, and I am Seba. If you are considering purchasing this deck, again, I would like to thank you for your support of the creativity and the tarot community as a whole. We really appreciate you guys' support. This deck it's a fantastic deck. It's 146 cards. I wanted to make it big enough. It's like 3 to 4 decks in one to cover, just the gamut of relationship things we go through. So let's get started. Okay, so when you receive this deck, it will be shrink wrapped, and of course these rubber bands will be here to secure the deck. It will be shipped from the printer. These are quality cards. Quality cards, good stock, glossy finish. And I am the only authorized seller at this time. So let's get started without further ado. Okay, you can see the front and the copyright is here on the bottom. The first card as you flip will again be the all rights reserved and a disclaimer. The next 4 cards are like instructions, but I really didn't want to give a lot of instruction. I wanted to allow people to connect with their deck on their own. But there's some guidance there, and it's up to you if you follow it. All right. And the deck is a little large to hold. Now, when you shuffle these decks, you can split them into 2 or 3 stacks if you want. Shuffle them and then feel which deck is calling you with the answer that you're looking for. Okay. All right. So let's get started. Now, mind you, this deck does have the good and bad aspects of relationships. Hey, something is wrong. Let's talk about it. Some of the cards express need. Some of them express emotions and I feel. Some with I know. And not all the cards present positive messages, because that's not always the case sometimes. So like this, I'm not ready to commit at this time to this relationship. But it's straight talk. It's just being honest. And also, too, by reviewing this deck, it allows you to see what you're purchasing. Do these messages resonate with you? Is it something that you can relate to if you were to ask questions for yourself about your own personal relationship or the person that you're with? Because, yes, since you are involved with the person, you tap their energy as a part of your field too. And yes, you can ask questions and get answers. The feel cards. And also ask the question, whose energy, I put in here, whose energy is this? Is it yours or your partner's? And so that way you can use your discernment. Whether this particular card says, I feel unworthy or undeserving of you. So it could be you feeling that way or your partner. So it's good to know that. It's good to explore that and identify whose energy is it, and maybe, you know, if it's yours, you can work on it. If it's your partner's, then you can talk to them about it. This, as you see, this transitions it into needs. I need a more loving partner. Whose energy is this, yours or your partner's? These are some of the hardest ones. Like, no, I'm not interested in communicating with you at this time. And lastly, stay in touch. You can always reach out. Go check out the website. More decks will be coming, and you'll see that based on some of the cards that are in here when it guides you to go to a different deck. So they're on their way. I thank you again so much for taking the time, and I hope that these cards were helpful, you know, and that you enjoy them, you know, as you use them and for your journey. So remember, it's your journey. Journey well. Many blessings.